Hey guys, this is Lazy Fat Boy, or Heads Up Comedy as well.
It's Lazy Fat Boy on Sims LPs. And this is
Harley. I got this. And Tim's LPs, and we're here with my good friend Harley Freeborn. We do a thing called Y2K.
Hello?
And he's playing Black Ops right now.
Yep.
And so we're gonna...
Black Ops.
Yeah, so we're gonna tell you guys about some stories today.
Which one you want to do first? The night y'all hung out or the texts?
Probably start off with, I guess, the night he spent the night, then we'll go up to the text.
Alright, I wanna handle the text.
Yeah, I know you do. That way we can both kind of handle it out.
Yeah, because we each kind of had a different conversation.
Yeah. Okay.
And I wasn't there for that night, so.
Yeah. Okay, so I asked Harley if you want to come over and like hang out and maybe get some filming done, and he said sure. I was like, you fine with John Michael coming over and hanging out too? Because I just started becoming friends with John Michael. So he said that was fine, and so Harley's over. We're sitting there playing Resident Evil split screen, and
no lifing it up.
Yeah, we were playing for like 4 hours, and then we're like, dude, where is he? So I called him, and he's like, oh, I forgot. And then I called him again. He still didn't come. And then finally he comes over, and it wasn't too
at like 10 o'clock at night.
Because we still had time to go outside, and we didn't film anything.
Right now.
But we went, like, it was cold too, so I mean, we were all wearing jackets and stuff, so we were like, let's play Manhunt. And so he said, he's like, oh, I want to stay inside.
Because he's fat, lazy, and good for nothing.
I want to hang on my computer. And then,
I just want to watch some porn.
So we're like, okay, we'll just stay in here for a little bit longer. So he played some of the game, and
he played like Spore or some stupid thing like that.
Watched some porn.
And then, and finally we went outside and we started playing. So I think you were it, Harley, I think.
No, I think he was.
No, it was me. It was me. And then I'll let you guys go, because John Michael's like, I don't want to start off. You guys know all the good places. So,
yeah.
I was like, okay, then I'll start off. And so, of course, I found him first, because he walks. He doesn't run.
He's too fast.
And so,
he still had a boner from the porn.
And so, Harley didn't even want to stay with him, so Harley kind of just ditched him. So I see him cut off.
Can you really blame Harley for doing that?
I get him, so I'm like, okay, now I just gotta find Harley. And I know Harley knows my house a little better, because he's been there a lot more.
Yeah.
And so we're getting ready to, it was his turn. He's like, open up, you don't know all the good places. I'm like, dude, I got you, just accept it and go. And then finally, after, like, arguing, I finally got him to do it. So I ran in and grabbed chalk. But Harley, did I write that stuff on the ground the night he came over, or was it that night Dustin came over?
It was the night he came over.
Okay, so I went upstairs, grabbed some chalk, and so he's sitting there trying to find me, and I'm running back and forth. And this was before my fence was put up, so it was really easy to go back and forth. So I went back there, and he wasn't paying attention. I wrote gay fag. and so we're still playing, and it's there, and he reads it, he's like, And
doesn't he leave the spot and you run back and you and you write John Michael above it?
Yeah, and then me and Harley, because we were trying to make it down there, he was kind of guarding it. Finally, I got down there to where Harley was, and then we're sneaking back, and he's like, oh, I'll see you guys, because he finally got up and just started, and so he came down there. I told Harley just to start crawling. So Harley was crawling, I stayed in my spot, and he was coming towards me, so I started running, and it was up the hill, and I knew I was going to get tagged, because I was a lot fatter then, so I went down to my hands and knees.
I lagged out. Yeah.
And it's charged, so I mean, I should be good for next phone call.
Alright.
I started the recording back.
Okay, so back to where I left off. He was chasing me, and so I knew I was going to get tagged because I was fatter then. I'm skinnier now. So I just went down to my arms and knees, and he tripped over me and did a front flip up the hill.
Oh, yeah.
And then John Michael starts heading back, and me and Harley ditch him, and so he's standing there. My mom comes out. She sees JMC's a gay fag on the ground, and he didn't really ask anything about it either. He was like, "Okay, guys, time to come in."
Yeah, she like made us wash it off the next morning.
Yeah. Then we were up at night, so I started playing like annoying noises and stuff, and
Oh yeah, the freaking mosquito thing.
yeah, I was playing the mosquito thing, and I started playing this thing, and then I started trying to piece together a video. Got done with that, and then and then we were all kind of started getting sleepy, so we started watching Netflix. Then we wake up in the morning, and John Michael and Harley are sitting there.
Oh wait, one thing. The way you know it's Roger's bedtime is when he turns on Netflix on his Xbox.
Yeah, and he says, "Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on South Park."
Yep. Alright, continue, Roger.
Sometimes that is true. I don't, but most likely all the time, because I usually only watch it at night. And
Yeah.
so it's the morning, and Harley and John Michael are fiddling with some stupid stick software. It was like you make stick figures.
Oh yeah, whatever John Michael was doing, it was
It's
dumb.
like, dude, we gotta give her boobs and balls.
He's just being way stupid.
Yeah, and then but that night, Harley took off, not Harley, but this is the first time me and John Michael, or why do I keep saying John Michael? First time me and Harley, like, really, it's the first time really even kind of hung out with John Michael before, besides going to his house. And he took his shirt off, and he has these, like, deformed nipples. I'll let Harley explain.
What he could do for a Halloween costume is he could spray paint his nipples like street cone orange, and he could have cone nipples.
and so he takes his shirt off and goes, "What's wrong with your nipples?" And John Michael's like, "What are you talking about? Don't your nipples do this?" And Harley has like regular nipples. Me, I have like suction cup nipples.
It's like, yeah.
It's like a wart hole. I have innies, not outies. So.
Yeah.
I don't like taking my shirt off. So. I do occasionally, but most time and then I had a wart on my knee, so it didn't help me cover it up. I wore jeans, shirts, and
still
jackets.
wear jeans.
I love jeans, but I wouldn't wear ones with holes in them a whole lot, because everybody asked me about it. And then, so he's like, "What's wrong with your nipples?" And so, he's like, "What are you talking about? Aren't yours like this?" And he's like, "No." He goes, "Yours look like street cones." And he's like, "No, they don't." I'm like, "Yeah, they do." And then one time on Xbox, he told Max he was putting on his cream for his nipple fungus. Sounds very gross, yes.
Yeah.
I was never told this much.
Yeah.
Speaking of putting cream on, like, things like that.
Speaking of, how did you even get putting cream on your nipples and getting relatively anywhere?
Listen, me and my friend John were riding bikes yesterday, and he fell off his seat, and his butt, like, rubbed up against the tire, and it burned his butt cheeks. And we went to his house, and he was like, "Mom, do you have anything for burns?" And she was like, "What?" And he was like, because I fell on my tire and it burned my butt cheeks. And she was like, "Go get the calamine or whatever jelly and calamine jelly or whatever it is." And he was like, "For my butt?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Go lube it up, John." Anyways,
I got a story that's gonna say like preparation H. And then, and so he had his shirt off, and it's so weird. Like it makes you uncomfortable weird. And so he's okay. So
it's like if he turned really fast, it'd like knock you out.
And so the next morning we wake up, he does that stupid stick software, and then he gets mad like over little things. Like he got mad.
You gonna gently tap me in the back of the head, man? Why you be instigating?
And that you can probably tell like a couple of these stories because this one didn't really last that long.
We got this one, the tech stories.
We could use that Shane story too.
Yeah, we can do that.
And
Alright, I'll be right back. Continue the story though.
Okay, Dave.
So the next morning, all that, and so my mom's taking all of us, taking them home, and so we drop off Harley. We're going to drop off John Michael, and John Michael goes. We were talking about Michael, how we were filming. Goes, well, Michael has the hairiest butthole.
Oh yeah.
I've ever seen.
We kind of explained that one in last episodes.
Yeah, and my mom's like, "You've seen hairier? I mean, you've seen others?" And that was really funny. I mean, why does he say it's the hairiest one he's ever seen every time he talks about butts?
What?
John Michael, this kid put his butthole in John Michael's face.
Yeah.
And John Michael keeps saying it's the hairiest one he's ever seen, so it means he's seen others.
That sounds a little gay.
Yeah. And so that was when after we dropped you off, and then he went home, and then about it. But then the first time Harley actually spent the night with me was with Dustin Long.
Oh yeah.
And so we were trying to film so much, and that night I just slammed his head so much.
Oh yeah. How about the time when he was in the shower?
We'll explain. Well, this will be another story. So.
All right.
So we're I told Harley about the idea of Y2K when we were sitting there in class. I didn't have any classes with him except in NBI, so we talked about it in NBI, and so we figured. I was like, yeah, I'm making this thing where we do stupid stuff. Harley was always in Blue Moon Part 4. And they were just serious about it. They didn't want any comedy in it. So I always told them they could have a fat guy that could fall behind them and everything. That'd be me. But
I never really, got into that. Because I'd go to do something and I'd do the thing wrong and Jake would just get mad about it. It was so dumb.
And and so I always wanted to do that. So Harley was like, eh. And so I told him about the idea of Y2K, about doing stupid stunts and all kinds of stuff, and so I was like, cool, can I be in? And I was like, sure, I don't care. And so we'd 2 weekends later we had planned well, it was really just supposed to be like me, Harley, Jake, and I didn't know Dustin was spending the night with him, so and so I came over there, I'm like, oh hey guys, he's like, dude, can Dustin come with us? And I was like, I don't care, let me ask my mom. So I asked my mom, she was fine, and so we went and got Dustin, and Dustin came along, and so first thing we were supposed to film was actually for them, where they chased me, and I'm in a cow suit, but I didn't really know any parkour stuff. What ended up happening was I just fell off, and then everybody found it so funny to see a guy in a cow costume in a park.
Yeah, it is pretty damn fun.
And
How about those random, the fat kid and that little kid?